Hey there! In this video today, we're going to learn about scary moms. Scary moms with scary mom hair. Pajama Grandma, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. In case we haven't met yet, go and put a hashtag pajama in the comments below so I know it's the first time you are being exposed to the Pajama Grandma. Today, I seriously have some scary hair going on. I don't know what's going on. It's just scary. I do Phyllis Diller proud today. Today is day 259 of the Daily Scare Share. Doing one thing a day that scares us from the book, do one thing a day that scares you. And it is a sayings day, and it's actually a checklist day. I love these days because they're so fun and interactive. So let's just get out the handy dandy magnifying glass and see what it has to say today. There's nothing like becoming a mom to fill you with fear. It's nothing like becoming a mom to fill you with fear. Oh, I so second that. I so can agree with that. And that Ariana Huffington said that. And I will say, I totally, absolutely, 100% agree. No matter how prepared you think you are, and I thought I was pretty prepared to become a mom. I was an older mom. I was, geez, 30, almost 31 when I had my son. And I will tell you, nothing can prepare you for that. Maybe that's not true. Maybe if you babysat a lot when you were younger, but I didn't. I was hanging out with horses and not with kids that much, or definitely not with babies. Maybe that would prepare you practicing on somebody else's kid, but it's still different when it's your own. I was terrified of handling my baby when I first had him. I was afraid I would drop him. You're afraid of all these things. And as you get older, I think that you're more afraid of what will happen to your kids when you're not there than anything else. Or when something happens to them that you can't do anything about, when they get a broken heart, when they get disappointed about something because they're not chosen for a team, or they're left out of a birthday party or something. And then, later on when they actually do get in accidents or things happen to them or they get hurt, and, all you can do is love them because there's nothing else you can do about it because it's their journey. Yeah, that's a hard one. That's one of the hardest lessons to learn as a mom, is that our kids are separate from us, and as much as we try to love and care about them and prepare them for the world is going to slap them up alongside the head sometimes, just like it does everybody else, to test them to see what they're made of. And be awesome if it didn't, but that's not the way our lives and our life experiences work. So what is this quiz, you're asking? Again, the magnifying glass, it says, today and then it's got a bunch of check boxes. Today I dog sat. I do that often. Today I babysat. I do that pretty often. Today I imagined becoming a parent. No, because I have been a parent. I am still a parent. Discussed becoming a parent. Decided to become a parent, or became a parent. And I will say how I felt. And I've kind of shared with you a little bit about how I felt when I first became a parent, how I felt becoming a parent. I will say that no matter what, I've never felt like I was an awesome parent. I've tried to do the best I can at the time, but I know sometimes I've just plain sucked as a parent. Spent too much time on work, spent too much time worrying about and pondering and doing things that just didn't matter. But of course, you don't know that they just don't matter until after the fact. I guess any time I've spent in doubt, fear, or worry has been time wasted, and I didn't really necessarily know that as a younger person and as a parent. So how I feel today, I am prouder than proud of the amazing human beings that my children have become. I don't know if I tell them often enough, but their grandfather passed away a couple of days ago, and they were both with him, and they were both with him every day as he was passing. It ended up being over a week that he was in hospice and in that declining time before he finally took his last breath and transitioned. And I have never been prouder of the two humans. They're amazing. They're incredible people. And so I, as much as I think I messed up and was a crappy mom, I'm sure I might have done a couple things along the way that they learned. And that makes me very, very proud and happy. So that's it today. Think about becoming a parent. How has becoming, if you are a parent, how has that impacted your level of fear? And I think it's fear out of love for another human being. It's not fear for ourselves. It's definitely fear for them and wanting to save them from going through all the trials and tribulations and drama that we've gone through in our life, and not make the mistakes that we made. And sometimes we do a good job of portraying that to our kids, and other times we do a really bad job of portraying that to our kids. Anyway, I say you just have to be yourself and love them with all your heart, and everything will work out okay. That's it. Have a fantastic day. I will see you tomorrow with day 260 of the Daily Scare Share. Pajama Grandma out. Bye.